Hello and welcome back to the Finish More Music Challenge. Here we are working on producing for at least 1 hour a day for 30 days straight, just working on your music in some way. So let me know in the comments below if you completed day 1 of this challenge. If you missed it, no problem at all. You can just pick up today and make today your day 1. And yesterday we talked about how you want to prioritize prolific over preeminent, meaning focus on creating and producing more music than on creating the best kind of music, because that's how you become preeminent, is by being prolific. And so I'm going to get back into producing today. That's kind of what this is. I'm just kind of showing myself producing and working on my own music as sort of an inspiration or encouragement to you. But I do want to share a little bit of advice or encouragement kind of in the beginning of these streams. Awesome. We got Technic Tone in the house again. Great seeing you again. And so today I want to talk about something called the power list. This is a concept that I got from Andy Frisella. And basically the way this works is you just create a list that has of your 5 critical tasks that you need to complete each day to win the day. And by implementing this system, this is going to help you complete your music goals. So if you ever felt like you're just not able to hit your music goals, you're striving, and you just don't seem to be getting anywhere, then you might want to use this power list. This can help you win at music production and hit your goals this year. And so it might seem very simple, just like have 5 critical tasks that you complete each day, but it's actually very powerful. So I'll explain what it is and then some tips on how to use it. So again, it's just having 5 critical tasks that you have to complete each day. And if you complete them, then you have won the day. And if you want to, or the goal is you win every single day and you create a streak of wins and you try not to break that streak. If you win like 80, I can't remember exact numbers, but I think probably like if you can win like 80% of the time, like you win 80% of your days and you win the week. If you can win 80% of your weeks, so I guess that'd be like 3 out of the 4 weeks in a month, then you've won the month. And then if you can win 80% of your months, then you've won the year. So that's kind of the goal, is to create these unbroken strings of wins. And you're going to have some losses in there, but you want to make sure to minimize those. And so I've found a big part of what can hamper music producers or creatives in general is feeling like you're not winning. And so even if you've done a lot, you can feel like you're not making progress or you're not winning, and that can be discouraging and it can make you give up. So this is a way of really measuring your results. And so you can know, am I on the right track or not? Am I actually getting closer to my goals? And so what makes something a critical task, and how do you set that up? So a critical task is just something that moves you towards what your ultimate goals are. So your critical tasks are not goals. They're not something that you hope happens. So for example, you wouldn't get 1,000 streams today or something, because that's not something you can directly control. It's an outcome, but you want to have tasks on your list. So the first thing you want to do is visualize what actually are your ultimate goals for your music. Is it a certain number of fans? Is it being able to go full time, so some kind of financial result? Or is it just you have just all this music inside you that you want to get out, so there's a certain number of songs you want to achieve and leave just a legacy of music? And so once you know what that goal is, then you want to work backwards and create those critical tasks and think, what tasks, if I did them every single day, would make achieving my goal inevitable? So, for example, say you wanted to publish like 1,000 songs in your lifetime, or you say you want to publish 1,000 songs, within the next 20 years or something. So you can work backwards. Okay, maybe it takes me about 10 hours to completely finish a song, write it, mix it, and so on. And so then I would need to work on my music, 1.3, basically 1 1/3 hours a day, or let's just round it up to 2 hours a day if you take the weekends off to hit that goal. So now if I work on my music for 2 hours a day, it's pretty much inevitable that I'm going to hit that goal, right? If it was, and this can apply to other areas, like say you wanted to write a novel, a 100,000 word novel. If you commit to writing 1,000 words a day, then it's inevitable in 100 days you're going to have written a 100,000 word novel. It's just math. So that's what you kind of want to do, is you want to have these critical tasks so that you know that if you complete these each day, you're going to hit your goal. You're going to move closer to your goal, right? And maybe you don't know what you need to do to hit your goal. Well, then maybe one of your critical tasks would be to research a plan, or come up with a plan, research a plan that you can put in place so you can know what those critical tasks are going to be. And so then you just repeat that critical task until it becomes a habit. So, right. So maybe initially you need to do, produce for 1 hour a day, or work on music for 1 hour a day, kind of what this challenge is. And then maybe that just becomes a habit for you. So you don't no longer need to have it on your power list, and you can replace it with something else. And so you want to keep it simple. You don't want it to go more than 5. That's something I struggle with, as I put too much on my list, and then I inevitably can't complete everything, and then I feel like a failure, and it's discouraging. So you want to make sure you don't do more than 5, because then you're going to get overwhelmed, and that's going to make it hard for you to build momentum and stay consistent when you constantly feel like you're losing. So you want to set it up so that it's definitely a stretch, but you can knock these out and you can actually win the day. It doesn't have to be these tasks don't even have to be something that takes a lot of time. They just have to be critical tasks that move you forward towards your goal. So that is my tip for you today. Technic Tone says, I've got a friend's birthday coming up, so I'm currently customizing the happy birthday song. Awesome. That's a great gift there. So I'm going to get back to working on the song I was working on yesterday, hoping I can finish it. But before I do, I just want you to know that my flagship course, Radio Ready Record, is currently on sale for 30% off through the month of May. So this is my complete step-by-step course on how to go about recording, writing, mixing, and mastering your music. So here's like a little sneak peek behind the scenes here of what it looks like. So you can see Module 1 Foundations, where we talk about the roadmap, the mindsets you need to have, essential studio gear, how to actually set it up, your secret weapon to producing great mixes, your listening environment, production process, and kind of just setting the baseline there. Then we got Module 2, which is song creation, where we go into actually how to write your songs. And I'm going to be updating this as well and adding content to this. So if you get in now, that means you have lifetime access, including all future upgrades and additional content that's added. So all that stuff, how to actually write a song, and then I actually like demonstrate myself writing a song from scratch. Vocal production here, so recording, stacking, editing, comping, cleaning, aligning, tuning, leveling your vocals, everything you need for creating professional quality vocals. And then we're into mixing, so creating your static mix, everything about compression you need to know, effects, mixing step by step, actually demonstrating how to do that. And then we get into mastering, and there's also a bunch of resources in here. So I highly recommend this course if you want to get to the point where you're confident and able to produce professional quality music from home. And again, this is 30% off right now. You can just go to orpheusaudioacademy.com/RRR right there to take advantage of this discount. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to start producing my song here. This is just going to be, right now it's just an instrumental until I can get my wife to record her vocals, but it's so hard to find time right now. So we're just going to do an instrumental here. All right, so I think we left off, I was just working on the group tracks. I hadn't gotten to like the individual tracks yet, and we did the mix bus. So let's just see what we got now. No. repeat this section because it's a little bit more. There's a little bit more movement, a little bit more interesting. I think it gets a little too repetitive early on. Whoops. Okay, wait, I see. So. Right, this is right. Okay. So we should be able to just... Okay, that is missing that last note there, so... Let's see if we move this... over here. Over here. So it's like 8 bars. Is that about right? It's a little bit longer than that. Is that right? I guess this already has. Up an octave, or is this already up an octave? C sharp. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think that's good. I kind of want, it's a lead, but I kind of want it in the background a little bit. Sounding pretty good. So we can look at some of our individual tracks here. So that kick, we got a couple kicks here. through this. Does that mean the kicks just doubled up here? Oh, that's fine. It's got like some different effects on it, I guess. I think that snare is a little dry and boring. So I think I might want to throw some reverb on here. Like a weighted reverb. Not really liking that. So I have some gated reverb set up already. Sidechain of instrument 6. Have this on something. I probably should just turn it off. This is instrument 6. Can we name it? Oh wait. Alright, instrument 6. I don't see that anymore. It's supposed to be on snare? Makes it a little bit thicker, more rich. Let's put some compression on this kick maybe. Drums, if you want to get that punchy drum sound, you want to use like a slower attack and a faster release. You kind of want to time it up so that the meter resets with each hit. Got a gain match, so you're not just adding volume. For this drum, I'm just not thinking the gated reverb's working. Harmonics, because it's almost like just very little going on, so just need to put like a room reverb on the whole kit. So send the drums to room reverb. Let's see. Maybe we want to try UFX reverb again. '80s drum room. Maybe we automate some of that in. And maybe we low cut it. Slightly. See how that sounds. hollow, narrow sounding toms before, and with this a lot richer, so adding that saturation and EQ. And we could probably add some compression as well. distortion to this top part here. these drums on here. Bass. It's very subby. That helps. That's really cool. Let me make sure that's more present at the end there, maybe. So we got the outro here. Outro. Let's increase that volume a bit, because we want to hear that effect. That's not the right one I'm looking for. The cowbell. That one's good too. Keep that subtle. Not the volume. The gain. All right. So we want the reverb part. So we can boost it a tad, but what if we boosted that a lot? It's kind of a cool effect. Pick up the feedback, maybe? Feedback. will hold out a little longer. Let's pull that back a bit. So maybe let's try adding some compression. Let's try Dynamute first. All right, so what I just did right there was I just added some multi-band sidechain compression to the chords and the arps so that they get their volume cut right around 4K when the leads are playing to help them cut through kind of that hazy, reverby mess. All right, thanks for tuning in, Technic Tone. I think that's about where I'll wrap up for today. I think this track is basically done. Just need to master it. So hopefully I can get the song done tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. And if you want a free mixing checklist, that's actually what I was using some of that during this live stream. You can go to orpheusaudioacademy.com/mixing checklist. Looks kind of like this. If it will let me drag, will not let me drag it over to the other screen. What do I need to undo that? Full screen. There we go. So here's my rapid mixing cheat sheet. So it's got like how to EQ, cut and boost and compress. Some tips there, how to finish songs fast. It's got a kind of a checklist for how to go out mixing and some workflow diagrams. So if you want to grab that, just click the link below. Go to orpheusaudioacademy.com/mixing checklist with that. Thanks for tuning in. And be sure to do your 1 hour of production today to continue the Finish More Music Challenge here. With that, have an awesome day. Keep creating, and I'll see you in a future video.